On the news today,
newly appointed Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Mohammed Fada, paid a courtesy visit to the Youth and Sports Minister in his office in Abuja. The Director General visits General Gowon, seeks support for the NYSC Trust Fund. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Mohammed Kaku Fada, has solicited the support of the former head of state and founder of the National Youth Service Corps, General Yakubu Gowon, on the actualization of the NYSC Trust Fund. He said that the fund, when actualized, will boost the scope of the NYSC Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program and also empower more corps members to establish their vocational businesses. He added that the trust fund will reduce unemployment among graduate youth. General Fada stated this when he paid a courtesy visit to the founder of the National Youth Service Corps, General Yakubu Gowon, in his office in Abuja. 2022 Batch B orientation. Brigadier General Mohammed Kaku Fada visits NCDC DG Dr. Ifedayo Adetifa for stronger synergy. Voice of Nigeria to collaborate with the NYSC TV and radio stations. The Voice of Nigeria has stated its determination to collaborate with the NYSC radio and television stations. The Deputy Director, Strategic Planning and Corporate Development, Galba Danazumi Leri, described this when he led some staff of the media outfit on an unscheduled assessment tour of the NYSC radio and television stations domiciled at the National Directorate Headquarters, Maitama, Abuja.
It's new, it's fresh, it's hot. NYSC TV and radio. Tune in to the NYSC TV and radio on channel 365 TSTV and 88.3 FM radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only station managed by graduate youths, brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and radio, putting the nation first.
hello and welcome to another exciting episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. We begin today's episode with Victor Tochukwu Nwajiamaka, an ex-corps member who served back in 2007. Victor is an indigene of Nnofia in Njikoka local government area of Anambra State. He is a graduate of theatre arts from the University of Ibadan. He was posted to the Federal Capital Territory for his service here, where he served at the Arts and Culture in the Department of Performing Troops. He credits the NYSC as a training ground, a training process in his life that has molded him to become the person he is today. He is today the founder of Black Bones Theatre Company, the first private theatre company in Abuja. He has a growing list of elite patrons, both nationally and internationally. More importantly, he is adding immense value to the youth in the community through art. Let us meet Victor.
My name is Victor Tochukwu Nwajiamaka, graduate of Theatre Art Department, University of Ibadan. I'm from Anambra State, Njikoka local government, Nnofia, when it comes to town. I graduated 2007 and went for service same 2007. They actually posted me here, Abuja. FCT. I was deployed to FCT, but as at that moment, the camp was a bit filled up because they were renovating some parts, and they moved us to Kwara State, Yekpata camp, and it was quite interesting. I would say my first time of experiencing such training. I was part of the football team. I played for my platoon. I think I choreographed my platoon dance competition and the drama. I directed the drama, and I think my platoon took the first position in dance. But drama, somehow, I think it was second or third. But I really enjoyed myself. Then there are some other activities outside the dance. I know the manual stress, climbing those ropes and so on. I did one. There's another one. We go through barbed wire. It was scaring. You make any mistake, there's a problem. But I think all those experiences added to my growth today. My PPA was at Arts and Culture, Department of Performing Troupe, and my CDS was Dance and Drama CDS. Maybe because what I studied or my impact when we were in camp. Serving with Arts and Culture also helped me. I never knew some of the directors until NYSC posted me there, and they really took me in as one of them. I was dedicated to the work, committed to whatever they say I should do. In fact, sometimes I'll be on my way home after work. We stay more than the normal time. Normal office hour closes by 4, but sometimes we stay 4, 5, 6, 7 because of some other event, because we go for events. Sometimes I'll be on my way home and they'll just call, "Victor, where are you? We are going to the airport to receive one president coming." And I was like, God, this guy in NYSC, is the only me that is serving. But all the same, it was maybe because of my commitment and dedication to the work. They actually love me there in my office. And I'll just go back. Sometimes sleep, maybe it's something that I'll go there 2 a.m. I'll sleep over in the office and we go. But then, they loved me to a point that even when I finished my NYSC service year, they wanted to retain me. Yes, I stayed with them 2 years. Within that 2 years that I stayed with them, I know they gave me the privilege of traveling with them to China. They gave me the privilege of traveling with them to Korea. Maybe because of my dedication and my hard work with them. And I never regretted every moment I spent with them. I decided not to work with them again, not because I don't want to, but at a point I said, "Hi, Victor, you need to move on." And I just decided to move on. I started Black Bones Theatre Company, 29, and to the glory of God, barely 3 months we started Black Bones Theatre Company. Someone saw us and said, "I love this group. I want to take them abroad." I was like surprised, wow, taking us abroad. But it did not really enter my head because I know that's just the beginning. And to the glory of God, we went to South Africa, spent I think 2 weeks, came back. Then we were just few, I think about 10 of us. I just called few persons that see my vision, see what I want to do, and they came. And we started like that. One thing about Black Bones Theatre Company is our discipline. Strictness, we don't joke with the arts. When we come to work, we are here to work. We are not playing, So from there, gradually, I know by the grace of God, 70 to 80% of dancers in Abuja, they went through Black Bones training. Officially, Black Bones Theatre Company, we've traveled abroad like 3 times to South Africa, to Venezuela, and to China. South Africa was 29. Venezuela was 2012 and China was 2017. And we have some other ones on board that we are planning outside the personal ones, maybe that have gone to do some things, but officially as a troupe. And the truth is, they are not regretting it. They are not at all. We have some graduates there. These are people that should say, "Oh, I'm a graduate, I need to go and look for a job." But like the way we are being trained, we are not looking after a paid job. What we do is we work things out for ourselves because there is no job anyway. There is no job. So if you don't work things out for yourself, then in the country, you just be useless.
My name is Uche Chukwu Chidiamara Idegu. I'm from Delta State, Ibuzo precisely, Oshimili North Local Government. I've been dancing for quite some time now, and knowing about Black Bones, I went to a sports festival and I met Mr. Victor and the other dancers, and we started talking. I didn't have a troupe then, so they said, come join us, see how it looks. If it's something you want to stay, then we'll keep dancing. And I came, it was lovely. They were a family. It was like home. And yes, since then I've been with Black Bones and it's been awesome. So many things has been going on. We make trips, we party together as a family, we come together, we talk about problems. It's not just about dance. It doesn't end in dance. It goes beyond that. We're there for each other. And that's why it's called Black Bones, you know, we're bonding together.
I met Black Bones through my friend Solomon. He just invited me to come over for a performance, and after the performance I decided to join Black Bones. Before I could join, they invited me for a performance. After that performance, I decided to join them the next week. And by the special grace of God, Black Bones have been not only feeding me, I pay my bills through Black Bones, through my performances, through my dances, and every other thing that Black Bone has taught me.
So far, it's been almost 11 years now with Black Bones, and I don't have any regrets for once joining the group because it exposed me to a lot of things, to people, to different cultures, different dance styles. We even got a chance to travel to Venezuela in 2012 for their cultural festival. We've had so many events with so many embassies, with corporate organizations, with the federal government, even presidential events. And it's been a wonderful journey. I've met so many people from different backgrounds. We're all together like a family. So Black Bones is like my second family after my family from home.
All these achievements wouldn't have been possible if not for the training I got from NYSC during the orientation camp. So a lot of things that we learned in camp, and they taught us personally. I know I learned personally that I shouldn't depend on anybody. Move on. Just keep moving on. You have all it takes to move. And it really, really helped me. NYSC is not a waste of time at all. For people that think it's a waste of time, no, because it unites us, it bonds us as Nigerians, because I don't believe there is Hausa, there is Yoruba, there is anything. So one, the bonding us as a family, one Nigeria. Two, you get to know other people. Three, you get a lot of training that will help you in life, that makes you grow and be independent, not depending on anybody. You know, so it's not a waste at all. I want to use this medium to thank NYSC, the DG, everybody working with the scheme. I want to thank you for all you've done for us. I want to sincerely say, if not for the training I got there, maybe I wouldn't have been where I am today. And you people, you've really helped my life. It is in this Abuja. I don't know anybody when I came to Abuja, but because of the training, I decided to stay here, got married here. I'm presently using my second car. So I would say, if not for you people, I wouldn't have gotten to that level. And by the grace of God, see small me now, by the grace of God, at least I have my first building in Abuja and still almost roofing the second one. So if not for NYSC, I doubt, maybe I wouldn't have been to Abuja. If that they did not send me to Abuja, maybe I'll decide to still be in Lagos. Black Bones Theatre Company is into entertainment. We're on Instagram, Black Bones Theatre, Facebook, Black Bones Theatre. So you can follow us if you really want to see more of us. Follow us, and trust me, you will never regret. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. NYSC.
Nigeria songs, Nigeria we serve.
That's super, super amazing. Thanks to the NYSC, he is self-sufficient, doing something he absolutely loves to do while adding value to the community. Well done, Victor. And please do not hesitate to invite us to your next performance. We will be there. Moving on, our next story is on Oladele Simon Adewale. Simon is an indigene of Afijo local government area of Oyo State. He is a graduate of accounting from Osun State Polytechnic and Achievers University. In 2006, he was posted to Kogi State for his service year. While in camp, he was the overall parade commander and a member of the Orientation Broadcasting Service. As a member of the Red Cross Society, he adopted a school and sensitized young students on HIV prevention and the need for non-stigmatization of persons living with HIV. These he did alongside other personal community development projects, including constructing a borehole in Kabawa community and fixing the faulty boreholes in that community. All of these earned him the NYSC state and national awards and an automatic employment with the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. Let us meet him.
My name is Oladele Simeon Adewale. I'm from Afijo local government of Oyo State, Awe town. A staff of Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, and I've served in different ministry, departments and agencies. I'm presently the head of account administration at the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. I'm a young, proven accountant with skills and experience. I graduated from Osun State Polytechnic, Ire, as an accountant. I also did my Bachelor of Science from Achievers University, and also have my MSc in Accounting and Finance. I was posted for NYSC in 2006, and I was posted to Kogi State. From Oyo, it was a journey. I've not been to Kogi before. I grew up in Oyo State and I schooled in Osun, and I was posted to Kogi. I was Red Cross. I was also at the Orientation Broadcasting Service, and we were also trained as a peer group educator to adopt a school so that we can train the students on how to prevent themselves from HIV/AIDS. That was the year HIV/AIDS was still really reigning all over the world. And from the orientation camp, I was posted to Ministry of Finance in Lokoja. That was at the Federal Secretariat. And from there, I adopted a secondary school as directed for me to train the student of Arigbede College on how to prevent themselves from HIV/AIDS and how not to stigmatize the people living with HIV/AIDS. So from there, also after the orientation camp, I also became the Deputy Editor-in-Chief of the editorial board, NYSC editorial board, and I also happens to be the production manager because of my experience both from my school and my brought up. I grew up in a broadcasting station, so I have experience of mass communication very well, so they made me the deputy editor. I joined another CDS again, which is Road Safety CDS, and I also became the cadet-in-chief as the #1 man of road safety, because everybody knows me from camp. They will always just call me overall. I was everywhere all through my stay in Kogi. I was also a member of Nigerian Christian Corpus Fellowship, NCCF, and I engaged myself in also my own personal community development projects, which cuts across. I did a billboard. At that time, the Federal Secretariat do not even have a billboard, and they are residing at the Ministry of Finance do not have a billboard, and they are residing at the Federal Secretariat. So I did a very big billboard for Kogi State, Ministry of Finance, and also the Federal Secretariat itself. So I did a lot of road signs projects, also being the cadet-in-chief of NYSC. So I always took my members out for zebra crossing painting, and also enlightenment of drivers for highway codes and lectures on highway codes. Also, I was initially posted to Kabawa, which is a very typical area, before I was posted back to Ministry of Finance. So I went back to Kabawa to sink a borehole there, and also to repair because they have this pumping borehole. So many of those boreholes at that time were already faulty. So I also fixed all the boreholes there, and which the community appreciated so much. Getting the state awards, they asked us to stay around where we are still serving. And anytime I go to the office, my boss in the Ministry of Finance will always ask me, Simeon, do you actually want to wait in Kogi? I'll say, sir, I will definitely go. I'm just still taking my time. And one day I moved back to Ibadan. I got a job as a regional accountant in Tantalizer, as an accountant in Tantalizer. And I was in the office that fateful day. I started the work November, to be precise, November 17. That was on my birthday. And it was just few days after that work that they called me from Abuja that I was selected as the #4 best in the country for a national award. Because of the fact that I've never heard anybody, and I don't know anybody that have gotten a national award before, so I thought it was just 419 or fake call. So, but on getting home, my mom also informed me that some persons called her to being the next of kin on my registration form. So I started adding 1 + 1 together, that okay, maybe this thing is true. If they have your number too, and they have my number to call me to, it might be true, but I have to go alone. I came to Abuja, and they said, no, they are no more screening us, and they have already emerged for the national award. And we went to the villa. That was during the time of President Yaradua, and we received the presidential handshake, and I was given an automatic appointment with the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, OAGF Treasury House. So, and that was how the life started in Abuja. NYSC is a great call, and it has helped a lot of destiny, and we are part of this destiny, because someone like me, maybe probably by now would have been a local champion in Oyo State, or probably even still be searching for a job. But with this scheme, and the way they arrange the scheme, the orientation, your place of primary assignment, and the passing out, if you diligently serve your fatherland, as it is being called, within that 1 year, your story can change. So I have seen it as a call which have merged a lot of people together. Some people served in the same state, they got married. NYSC is a very good establishment that needs to continue, because like I always encourage and mentor the youth of this day, that 1 year, if you diligently do it, it can make and change your destiny for good. My advice for the youth and also a prospective corps members is just for them to diligently serve their fatherland. Don't influence your posting. Go to where NYSC posts you and make sure you do your best. Bring the best out of that place. Play your own part, and there is always a reward for hard work.
The reward for excellence is more work. The only way to pay back the National Youth Service Corps, a scheme that has given so much, is to continue to give back and add value to your community. The value of the NYSC is to mold future generations of the country with the right values and skill set to make positive impact in the society. We will be right back.
It's new, it's fresh, it's hot. NYSC TV and radio. Tune in to the NYSC TV and radio on channel 365 TSTV and 88.3 FM radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only station managed by graduate youths, brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and radio, putting the nation first.
Welcome back, and thank you for investing your time with us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We always love to hear from you. Please write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. Remember, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.